Good morning everyone. My name is M. Abhinirthika from Department of English. In assessment today my topic is learning to learn constructive cognitive change. Meaning and nature of learning. Learning means to bring change in the behavior of the organism, and learning in psychology status of construct means an idea, image that cannot be observed like electrons or genes but is inferred from the behavior of the organism. According to Robert S. Woodworth, learning is a permanent change in an individual which is a result of experience. Learning is a result of intentional effort. Accidental events or experience are not included in learning. Consciousness involves in learning. Now we see about the four attributes of learning. Learning is a permanent change in behavior, and learning is not directly observable but manifests in an individual's activities. It results in some change of enduring nature. Learning depends on practice and experience. Now the characteristics and features of learning. Learning is a dynamic process. Learning is a continuous process. Learning is a gradual process. Learning is a purposeful process. Learning is a conscious process. A product of growth and development. Then characteristics and features of learning. Repetition process. Learning is a process of acquiring skills, and it involves intelligence and creativity. Then there are several laws given by Thorndike and others. Law of readiness, law of practice, recency, law of effect, law of association, law of intensity of stimulus, and law of division of content. Now cognitive theory of learning. Cognitive process include mental process, forming, manipulation and using cognition. Cognitive approach lays stress on changes that occur within an organism's system of cognition. Now we see one by one. Max Weber. He is a German psychologist. He is a founder of those school of thought. And in Gestalt psychology, the learner sees the whole situation or total picture with all its parts interrelated. In cognitive psychology, the emphasis is not laid only on the observable behavior of individual. It is equally important to consider whatever goes inside the mind of the individual. Now, Wolfgang Kohler. Kohler's experiment. He was a colleague of Max Weber, and he's a activity with the ape, and he arranged an ape's cage, bananas hanging from the top, couple of boxes on the floor. Using boxes, the ape reached bananas. This is a theory of the Kohler. And David Ausubel, he is considered to be modern cognitive psychologist. He says a new material or knowledge is added to the cognitive structure of the learner. To him, two kinds of learning: rote learning and meaningful learning. He says if we reduce all education psychology to one principle, I would say that most important single factor influencing learning is what the learner already knows. Now, John Piaget, he is that individual passes four stages. The four stages are sensory motor stage, pre-operational stage, concrete operational stage, and formal operational stage. These are the stages. First, the child began to interact, and in pre-operational stage, the child begins to represent the world, and concrete operational stage learns the rules such as conservation, and formal operational stage they think about the future. Jerome Bruner. Bruner was advocate of cognitive learning, and he identified four strategies: simultaneous scanning strategy, successive scanning strategy, and conservative focusing strategy, and focus gambling strategy. Now the Bruner's theory he applied in science of teaching. And for example, if we want the student invent their own system of classification of plants and animals, they can do it by identifying the attributes and putting plants or animals with common attributes in the group. Then overview. Max Weber was Gestalt theory and school of thought. Wolfgang Kohler, he done with the animal named as ape, and David Ausubel cognitive psychology. This is a cognitive structure of learner, and John Piaget he stayed the four development stage, and Bruner concept learning and scientific technologies.